Well, obviously a big win last time we saw you, man. I know, great performance. Just wonder how important that was after, a setback, after some layoffs, that sort of thing. How important was it to have a performance like that?
Man, every victory in the octagon is, extremely important. Man, just blessed to be here. Honored to be here. Blessed to be part of the organization. So every victory is amazing. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. At this point in your career, does it finally feel like everything's coming together? We've been following you forever, right? And just putting all these expectations and pressure on you and all this stuff. But now it seems like you're finally, I don't know, comfortable. Are you finally comfortable?
Yeah, I'm finally becoming what everyone expected me to be years ago. And I'm like I said, I'm blessed to be here, and it's all coming to fruition. And it just took time. It took longer than we expected. I was supposed to be here, I don't know, 5 years ago, UFC champ, next John Jones, but it's just taking time, and now we're here, though. So it's coming.
When you look back on that time, I mean, I guess a good thing, fighters want attention, right? You got to get in the spotlight. But is there any part of you was like, I wish these people would just left me alone and let me improve as a fighter?
It makes it part of the journey, though. You know what I mean? And also, I hope it provides inspiration for other fighters, you know what I mean, who get set on a huge spotlight and hey, you're gonna be the next big thing, blah, blah, blah. They have some upsets, people forget about them, but you come back and, and you come here, and do well, so.
I apologize, I'm slow to the game. The inspiration for Show Me Something Friday, when did that? I'm feeling that now, I'm feeling that.
For sure. So it's just the inspiration for Show Me Something Friday is just I love myself, we all should love ourselves, but I also love learning and I love showing other people's talents, you know what I mean? And we got some girls twerking on there, I'm a fan of it, so but my pastor watches, so I got to keep it sometimes PG. But stay tuned next Friday after the fight. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be lit.
To be clear to the world, it's not just all girls twerking.
Of course.
There's a good fair share of it, which is fine.
Yeah, of course, you got to get the diversity, variety in there. It's fun. I like to mix it up, but you never know what's coming. So it's just something to show. I think a lot of fighters, we just train. We train. And I just want to show some people my personality. It's not just always fighting all the time.
That's what I kind of wondered too about your development, right? Not just as a fighter, but as I feel like in the early days, you didn't necessarily love being out there. It was hey, I'm just in the gym grinding. Now it seems like you're showing this side of you, What helped that develop?
Yeah, man. I think, of course, I'm always, try to be the hardest worker in the room and just constantly grinding. But I feel like people want to see more of that. They want to see who you are, your personality, and things like that. And I'm just letting it show. I'm letting it, be my authentic self and just having fun with it. You know what I mean?
Nice. All right, we got another big fight right here. Talk about the matchup with Roman, kind of what you think he brings to the table and what you thought when that was the fight.
Of course, I'm always game. Whoever the UFC puts in front of me, I think Mick and those guys do a good job of setting people up. So Roman, he's tough grappler, heavy-handed. He's okay. I mean, but I'm tough too. So I'm gonna get it cracking on Saturday, get him out of there. Yeah. You know what I'm about.
Tough grappler, heavy-handed, seems like that could be used to describe you as well, right? So that's why I'm curious, what kind of fight do you think this is? I mean, do we get to see the wrestling tested? Is there any of that, wrestling bravado that wants to show that, or is it an MMA fight?
I mean, it's simple. Everyone knows my game plan. I'm coming out first round to knock you out. You know what I mean? I'm coming out blazing. That's my thing. I think Duran Wins probably the most accredited wrestler we have in the division, and I took him down, you know what I mean? So, my wrestling's there. I'm a Division I wrestler, JUCO national champ. I wrestled the best of them. So wrestling's cool, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to get 50K.
Nice. Last thing for me, you make a statement here. Now we start calling out people in the rankings. Is it time to really start making that run in earnest?
Yeah. I think it's always time to call people out and do what we're here for, to become world champions. So. But I got faith in those guys, Mick, and they know what they're doing, so they've been here for a while. So we'll see what happens.